Shmornin' T-Birds, and for the final time of Season 3, welcome to another episode of Thundervision. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Severa.
In today's episode, Chris brings a very important school issue to light.
I give everyone advice on how not to smell absolutely abysmal.
Braden talks about unified basketball.
Ethan discusses the boys' locker room shenanigans.
Nate and I go to the advanced art show.
And Jason still does nothing.
I know a lot of us forget to charge our Chromebooks every day, but now you can barely charge them in school. Over to Chris with this awesome story.
Hey there, Connect What? Have you ever wondered what those big red things are in the corner of your school? Well, those are your Chromebook charging stations. The Chromebook charging stations were implemented a couple years ago to help refuel your Chromebook while you're at school. But slowly but surely, they have become more and more obsolete. This is because, 1, some people might just charge their Chromebook at home, but 2 is the actual reason, in which students might log into the Chromebook charging station, but then never log out, meaning it's locked to other students for as long as it may be. This has caused many problems, especially for me. During AP testing week, we could not charge our Chromebooks in school if it was an emergency. This led to extra stress and worries, being that some people might not have chargers back at home. Let's talk to some students about what they think about these Chromebook charging stations and what they think we should do with them.
Who am I here with?
Jaden.
All right, Jaden, you know those like red things in the corner, the Chromebook charging stations?
Yeah.
Do you use them?
Occasionally.
Like, why might you use them?
Because my Chromebook's dead.
That's fair. Have you noticed some issues about them?
Half the time they don't work.
Exactly. Do you know why they usually don't work?
No.
Mainly because like some students, they'll just take like their IDs, they'll sign into it, and they'll never sign out.
They do that.
And so no one can access them. What's your opinion on that?
It's dumb.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Maybe we should all get Chromebook chargers again.
They should give us like new Chromebook chargers because I know a lot of people have either lost them or they broke.
Yeah.
Have you lost your Chromebook charger?
I didn't get one.
What?
Me and my brother and sister only got one Chromebook charger because we're siblings.
Damn, that sucks.
I don't know why.
Please, IT department or Connect Quad, if you see this video, fix the charging stations.
I always keep my Chromebook nice and charged at home. Do you?
I do too. I have my really old, kind of messed up charger. Can't wait to turn that in. It's like crinkly and it's on its last breath, but it works. It works and my Chromebook is charged.
Nice. Fist bump.
I heavily dislike smelly people, and there are so many things someone can do to prevent their own disgusting stench from being taken in by others. Here's the story. Hello all. This is a very important PSA filled with advice from someone who is leaving. When I walk in the hallways, it's not hard to notice that some people have a particularly hideous odor about them. You know who you are. This needs to be remedied. There are many simple steps that you can take to prevent this. Use deodorant. I'm not joking. It's spring and it's getting hot. You need to use deodorant. Also shower. Shower every day and just be clean. Wipe after you use the bathroom and then wash your hands. If you think we can't tell, we can tell. And we know, and we're all shaming you. Do your laundry too so your clothes are also clean and fresh. Invest in like perfume or cologne to just make everything better. Get your acts together. Brush your teeth, stay hydrated, sneeze into your elbow, maybe use lotion just so you don't get dry. Just promote general welfare. This is an epidemic, so yeah. Back to you guys in the studio.
Braden covered the most recent unified basketball game at Connect Quad, and he did a great job. I don't know what we're going to do without such an amazing, sports-focused member of the team next year, but let's check out the story.
Hey T-Birds. On Friday, May 16th, I attended the Unified Basketball game here at Connect Quad. Unified Basketball is a walk-on basketball team geared towards helping special ed students play and enjoy the sport with the assist of buddies. On the 16th, our Connect Quad T-Birds played CHM North at home in their Fans in the Stands game, which featured a band performance throughout the game. I interviewed some of the players before the game. Here it is.
What's up, guys? I'm at the Unified Basketball game. Who am I here with today?
Taz Ortinaz.
And what's your name?
My name is Nicholas.
And how long have you guys been playing on the Unified Basketball team?
Almost for a week right now.
For 1 week right now.
And how has your experience been so far with the Unified Basketball?
We've been losing for a while, and that's why we're going to try to win, and we're hopefully, man.
We're trying to win this, and I hope so.
And would you recommend unified basketball for those in the future?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, thank you guys for your time and good luck.
To start the game, all the players were announced as they came to the court. During halftime, the band came onto the floor to perform as the athletes danced to the music. Through 4 quarters, the game was tight, both teams going point for point, and ultimately, the game ended in a tie, with both teams putting up 50 points each. After the game had ended, all the players lined up to high-five and exchange good games. I interviewed one more of the athletes about the growth of unified basketball since the start 3 years ago.
I'm with Michael Gustafson here. Michael, so your first year playing unified basketball was the first year that the league was created. You know, this is the 3rd year. How do you feel watching the sport grow?
Very happy and very excited.
And do you recommend this sport for people watching at home?
Yep.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you for your time, Michael, and take care.
Unified basketball is a good experience for both the buddies and the athletes, and is highly recommended. And as always, take care, T-Birds.
The Advanced Art Show is one of the ways that Connecticut showcases its amazingly talented students. Nate and I worked together to bring you this story. Here at Connecticut, we have many annual events to showcase how talented our students are. One of these events is the Advanced Art Show, which features a huge variety of art, including many different types of physical art, digital art, and films.
The Advanced Art Show is an invitational, and the students who have the opportunity to attend and have their art displayed are insanely talented. Let's talk to some of them about the show.
What's your name and what grade are you in?
I'm Jake and I'm a senior.
My name is Sophia Tax and I am in 12th grade.
I am Ryan Hugger and I am in 10th grade.
All right, Jake. And what did you have to show at the art show?
I had a 30-second reel for film class that was shown on one of the projectors because apparently I won an award or something. I don't know. Grandin just told me to go.
So I had my digital and traditional works from my advanced digital art class. I had my drawing and paintings from my drawing and painting class and my art portfolio class, along with a couple sculptures from my sculpture class.
I had just a couple of pieces of my digital art and one little piece of fan art that I made for a couple people.
That's a lot of work. You want to go through that process with me a little bit?
Okay, here's what you do. You come up with the idea. You plan the idea in your head. You write it down. And then you storyboard it. And then you animate it. And then you edit it. And you put little sound effects here and there. And then bam. There you go. That's how you make a film, everybody. It's 8 easy steps that I probably could never repeat in a million years.
How do you feel about art, Severa?
I like it a lot. I like going to art museums and stuff. I'd say it's pretty interesting. What about you?
I'm a big fan of the arts, all kinds of art, physical, digital, everything we got. I think it's all really cool. Being creative is amazing.
I agree.
Thanks for tuning in to the final episode of Season 3 of Thundervision. Be sure to follow us on YouTube, but not just you. Get your friends to subscribe, and even get your grandparents to subscribe. Until then, I'm Dylan.
And I'm Severa.
And we are Thundervision.
This Friday, the French students had the opportunity to meet with an actual French person.
Frosty the Snowman was a jolly happy soul. Sing a little for us?
No.
Please?
No.
Please? Please?
Happy eating.